You've been told rice is fine in moderation, but what if I told you that some of the most common rices in your kitchen could be secretly raising your blood sugar? Yep, especially number 2 on this list. It's a sneaky one. Hello and welcome back to Everly Health, your trusted space for simple science-backed diabetes tips designed especially for those of us over 50. Today, we're diving into a food that's on almost every dinner plate around the world, rice. Rice may look harmless, but did you know that some types of rice are among the worst foods for people with diabetes? They may taste great, but they digest quickly, spike your blood sugar, and can slowly sabotage your diabetes control. And here's the tricky part. The most dangerous rice types are often the ones people assume are healthy. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 3 rice types to avoid and what safe alternatives you can eat instead. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's uncover the truth behind the rice you've been eating for years. Number 1. White jasmine rice. Let's kick things off with one of the most popular and fragrant rices on the planet, white jasmine rice. Sure, it smells amazing and cooks up soft and fluffy, but behind that comforting aroma is a hidden danger for people managing diabetes. White jasmine rice has a high glycemic index, often scoring above 80, which means it causes your blood sugar to spike fast after eating. That fast digestion gives your body a rush of glucose all at once, something your pancreas and insulin levels may struggle to handle, especially if you're insulin resistant or over 50. What makes jasmine rice even riskier is that it's often seen as better than other white rices simply because it's aromatic or served in healthy-looking dishes like stir-fries or veggie bowls. But don't be fooled. This rice is highly processed, with most of its fiber and nutrients removed during milling. That lack of fiber means it doesn't slow down digestion or help stabilize your blood sugar levels. In fact, it acts more like refined sugar than a complex carb. So even though it feels like a harmless side dish, it behaves more like a dessert in your bloodstream. Here's where things get even trickier. Many diabetics think they can balance it out by eating smaller portions. While portion control helps, it doesn't change the fact that white jasmine rice rapidly breaks down into glucose. This is especially risky if you're eating it alongside other high-carb foods or sweet sauces. The result? A quick sugar spike followed by a crash, which not only leaves you tired and hungry, but can mess with your insulin sensitivity over time. So, what's the better move? If you love the texture of jasmine rice, try switching to brown jasmine rice or wild rice. They may take a bit longer to cook, but they're higher in fiber, digest more slowly, and help keep your blood sugar more stable. It's a small change that can make a big difference for your A1C levels without sacrificing flavor. Number 2. Instant rice, aka minute rice. Now here's the one you probably didn't expect. Instant rice, also known as minute rice. It's everywhere. It's fast, convenient, and seems like a perfect solution when you don't feel like cooking a full meal. But here's the catch. Instant rice is possibly one of the worst kinds of rice a diabetic can eat, especially for those over 50 who are trying to manage both blood sugar and energy levels throughout the day. Why is it so bad? It all comes down to how it's made. Instant rice is pre-cooked, then dehydrated, so it can be rehydrated quickly at home. This process breaks down the rice's structure, making it cook faster, but also making it digest faster too. That means your body absorbs the carbs almost immediately after you eat it. This causes a sharp spike in blood glucose, sometimes within minutes. For diabetics, especially older adults whose insulin response may already be slowing down, this quick rush of sugar can be overwhelming and dangerous. Many seniors believe that just eating a smaller portion of instant rice makes it okay. But here's the reality. It's not just about how much you eat. It's about how fast your body breaks it down. Even small portions of instant rice can send your blood sugar soaring, and because there's very little fiber, no significant protein, and almost no healthy fat to buffer that impact, your body gets hit hard and fast. If you've ever felt tired, foggy, or irritable shortly after a quick rice meal, now you know why. So, what can you do instead? If you're looking for speed, consider cooking a big batch of brown rice or quinoa ahead of time and storing it in the fridge. It reheats just as fast, but it digests more slowly and gives your body a steady release of energy. You'll avoid the spike, feel fuller longer, and your blood sugar will thank you for it. Trust me, ditching instant rice is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. Number 3, sushi rice, short grain sticky rice. And finally, rice number 3, sushi rice, also known as short grain sticky rice. This one surprises a lot of people, especially because sushi is often seen as a healthy, light meal. But if you're diabetic, especially over 50, this sticky little grain can quietly wreak havoc on your blood sugar, even when wrapped in seaweed and filled with fish and veggies. Sushi rice is short grain and specially prepared with sugar and rice vinegar, giving it that slightly sweet, tangy flavor and signature sticky texture. The problem is that added sugar isn't always obvious, and when combined with the rice's naturally high starch content, it creates a double hit of glucose. Even a few pieces of sushi can cause a noticeable blood sugar spike, especially when you're eating it with soy sauce, which can contain sugar too, and pickled sides. Plus, short grain rice, by its nature, has a higher glycemic index than longer grain varieties like basmati or wild rice. It digests quickly, offers little fiber, and leaves you with quick burning energy, followed by a slump. If you're trying to keep your insulin levels stable, this type of rice just isn't doing you any favors. Many diabetics experience post-sushi fatigue or hunger just an hour or two after eating. Sound familiar? Now, does this mean you can never enjoy sushi again? Not necessarily, but here's a smart swap. Try sashimi, just the fish, or sushi rolls wrapped in cucumber or seaweed without rice. You can even make homemade low-carb sushi using cauliflower rice or quinoa, giving you the flavor and satisfaction without the blood sugar roller coaster. It's all about keeping the taste while ditching the spike. Smart tip, it's not about cutting rice, it's about choosing the right one. Here's the thing, you don't have to give up rice completely just because you have diabetes. The key is to understand which types help your blood sugar and which ones hurt it. Instead of white jasmine, instant, or sushi rice, try switching to options like brown basmati, black rice, or even wild rice. These alternatives have lower glycemic indexes, meaning they release glucose into your bloodstream more slowly, giving your body time to respond without a sugar spike. Another powerful trick: pair your rice with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. For example, instead of eating rice alone, combine it with beans, lentils, or grilled chicken and avocado. This combination helps slow digestion and can dramatically reduce the blood sugar impact of your meal. It also helps you feel full longer, which is a major win for appetite control, something many seniors with diabetes struggle with. Think of your meal as a team effort. Rice is just one player, and the right teammates make all the difference. And lastly, portion control still matters, even with healthier rice. Stick to about half a cup of cooked rice, which is roughly the size of a tennis ball. This helps you enjoy the taste and texture without overloading on carbs. When combined with mindful choices and simple swaps, you'll discover that rice doesn't have to be your enemy. It can still be on your plate, just in a way that works with your body, not against it. Now you know, the wrong kind of rice can quietly spike your blood sugar and undo all your hard work. But with just a few smart swaps, you're back in control. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about making better choices, one meal at a time. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it, because your health journey deserves the truth, not confusion. Stay well, stay informed, and as always, Everly Health's got your back.